Hello fellow book nerds, join me for the GreekGodAthon. Doom doom doom! So hello, how's everyone? This is Gabby and today I have an exciting announcement slash a TBR, which I've not done in a very long while, so I am excited. I am very pleased to announce that I am co-hosting the GreekGodAthon. So this readathon has been created by Esme for Bookish Reads, so I'm gonna link her channel down below as well as the main Twitter for this readathon. But this readathon is happening in March, so mark your calendars. And the theme for this readathon is Greek gods, as you might have surmised. So there are 14 gods, there are 14 co-hosts, and each of us has a god. We're in charge, whatever, and you can join a team of your choosing, whichever god you prefer. My god, or me, Artemis! I chose Artemis because I thought, strong, baddest, female. I tried to dress on theme, so that's why I have these very, very shitty little things in my hair. I am very excited to announce that I'm co-hosting Team Artemis. So if you join Team Artemis, you're gonna be in my team, and we have lots of chats, and it's gonna be very exciting. Very exciting. Esme has come up with a really big comprehensive video on all of the rules and the structure, all of that, so I'm gonna link her announcement below. But I thought this video could be more of a announcement slash my TBR, so that I can let you know how I'm gonna fill out the prompts, and if you wanted to join my team or the wider Team Chaos, you can kind of follow along. I'm just gonna give you some basic rules so that we can get on the same page, and then we're gonna jump into the TBR and the prompts. So as I go through my TBR, we'll go for the prompts. So like I said, we have 14 gods, but we are separated into two camps, Team Chaos and Team Control. So each of the teams has 7 gods, and we're gonna battle it out. We're gonna read books, we're gonna gain points, and we're gonna smash it, okay? And then we're gonna find out at the end of March which team won. I'm saying it's gonna be Team Chaos, but oh well. So the gods in Team Chaos, yours truly, Artemis, Aphrodite, Ares, Hades, Hephaestus, Poseidon, and Zeus. And then Team Control is Apollo, Athena, Demeter, Dionysus, Hera, Hermes, and Hestia. If I read this funny, I'm really sorry. When I learned about Greek gods, I learned in my Polish school system, so we say it a bit weirdly, so I'm trying to say it the English way. But anyway, like I said, I'm Team Chaos. The way this readathon works is that if you read a prompt for your god, you get 10 points. So each god has their own prompt. Then if you read a book from your team, which in my case is Team Chaos, you get 5 points. And if you read a book from a prompt with your opposite team, which is Team Control for me, you get 3 points. You can double up, but that's it. So that means that, ideally, you want to read about 7 books, which is what I'm doing. So the way I decided to structure is I'm going to take Team Chaos prompt as my main linchpin, choose a book, and then choose one Team Control prompt to also fit with that book so that I get double the points. So that means that for my Artemis prompt, I will get 10 points, plus 3 from the Team Control, and then from every other one, Team Chaos team member prompt, I get 5 points, plus 3 from team, because I'm pairing it with Team Control, which is 8. So this is, I don't know if this makes any sense. I hope it does. I sincerely hope it does. It makes sense in my head. Like I said, if you want a very comprehensive list of all of the prompts, I'm gonna run through them while I run through my TBR. But if you want everything really well explained, I'm sure Esme has done a way better job than me. So check out that video in the description. But we're just gonna jump into my TBR. Like I said, the readathon is running through all of March, so March 1st till March last. I don't know how many days there are in March. January, February, March. There are 31 days in March, so we have 31 days of reading. And then at the end, like I said, we're gonna get all the points, average it out, and see which team won. And I really want my team to win, so I suggest you join Team Chaos. But that's just a suggestion. So each god has their own special power. It's not just me, the co-host. If you join my Team Artemis, you will also have this special power. Team Artemis' special power is Artemis's bow and arrow. Hunt down one of the gods and take away their ability. Fun. So you can choose any of the other gods and you can decide that's your ability now. Pretty cool. That's gonna come into play later in my TBR. So let's just jump into my TBR. This is just an idea of how you can structure your TBR. It's not a must. Do whatever you want, and make sure you tag me if you do a video for it, or a post, or anything of that sort. Just tag me. So Artemis's prompt is The Hunt. Read a highly anticipated book. So this could be anything. Anticipated by the internet, anticipated by the youth, doesn't have to be a new release. As long as you were excited about it coming out, it counts. So I decided to choose a book that was on my most anticipated of 2022 because I felt like if it's on there, that means I'm anticipating it. So this one's Blood Sign by Deborah Follet. So in this book, we follow a girl who can incinerate people with her mind. I don't know that much. I know she's joining some kind of war effort or something and wants to use her powers for her own gain for once. I know she's 15. I know random things. I know it's coming out in March, so I thought it would be perfect to read a brand new release. And I decided to pair up this Team Chaos prompt with Team Control prompt of Athena, because Athena's prompt is use your head. Read a book you intended to read in 2022. And like I said, most anticipated of 2022, so I wanted to read it in 2022. We love new releases on this channel. Second Team Chaos prompt is Aphrodite, and it's True Love. Read a romance. Pretty self-explanatory. Just read a romance book, whatever kind of romance you want. As long as it has romance, it's okay. And I decided to go with The Duchess War by Courtney Milan. So this book is the first book in, I don't actually know what the series is called, but I read Countess Conspiracy, which is the third book in the series, but it's all companions, and it's a historical romance. I don't know what this one's about. I'm assuming there's a duchess. I don't care. Like, the first book was so good, and it's smut too, and it's, well, the first book I read, which is the third book, was so good. I don't care, like, I'm so excited to read it. And I have decided to pair up this prompt with Hestia, Heartwarming, which is a cozy, heartwarming book. And I know I will love it because I love the first one and it gave me so much joy and it made my stomach and other parts be super warm and happy. So, you know, I'm sure this one also will make me happy. I mean, it's romance. It just makes you happy. Well, it makes you hurt, but it makes you happy because of the happy ending. So there you go. Next Team Chaos prompt is Ares. War on Words. Read a book with war. Any book with war will do, and I have chosen Who Fears Death by Nnedi Okorafor. So this is a synopsis and it makes me believe there's war. Post-apocalyptic Africa, the world has changed in many ways, yet in one region, genocide between tribes still bloodies the land. A woman who has survived the annihilation of her village and a terrible rape by an enemy general wanders into desert hoping to die. Instead, she gives birth to an angry baby girl with hair and skin the color of sand. There's more, but that's all I want to know, and sounds like there's war, and also sounds like there's a strong female protagonist, which is perfect because I'm pairing it up with Hera. I am woman. Read a book with strong female protagonist. I mean, if you can give birth by yourself, you're a strong woman. I mean, if you give birth, period, you're strong. You're just strong. Even if you don't give birth, that's as well. It's just like, it's a very impressive feat. So I'm saying it's impressive, but I feel like this will be a story of overcoming trauma and just being badass. So that's what I'm thinking. Next Team Chaos prompt is Hades. Dead as a doornail. Read a book with the undead. So this could be ghosts, vampires, zombies, anything underworldly, I think counts. And I have chosen Nothing by Blackened Teeth by Cassandra Cow, which is a short book, kind of horror novella. I'm pretty sure it has ghosts, so counts. And I'm pairing it up with Hermes, the Flying Messenger. Read a short book. So this is a short book that fits. I've been very excited to read this book because it just came out in 2021. Looks so good. I was just hesitant because Books and Lala said she didn't like it. But you know what? We're here making our own opinions, so I'm gonna check it out. I'm very excited though. Next prompt is Hephaestus, and that one's Forge Ahead, which is read a sequel. And I have decided, okay, you're gonna judge me, but I had such a hard time. So first let me tell you which prompt I'm pairing it with. So I'm pairing it with Dionysus, Sinful ecstasy, read a guilty pleasure. And although it was my idea to do this a prompt, I have a hard time finding one because for me, I mean, first of all, I don't believe in guilty pleasure as a concept because you should just enjoy things and not be ashamed. But at the same time, I understand it as a concept. Guilty pleasure is like, you shouldn't like it, it's probably trash, but you love it. And then I was like, well, I should make it smut. But not all smut is equal. Not all smut makes me ashamed, which is why the book I've chosen for these two prompts is Barbarian Alien by Ruby Dixon. So it's a sequel to Ice Planet Barbarians, the first book, and it's about a bunch of women who were abducted by aliens and then abandoned on this ice-cold planet and found by these super huge blue aliens and them having lots of sex and they like imprint on each other and it's weird breeding kink. So the reason this is a guilty pleasure is that although not all smut is bad, and I think some romance books that have smut have very good plots and I really like them, this book was truly like not that good. I don't agree with its messaging or anything else about it, but the smut was good, so I decided to just kind of read the sequel. And I knew it was gonna not be a long read, and I'm already reading 7 books, you know, like, and I have more books that I need to read for other videos, so I was like, let's read some alien porn. Next prompt is Poseidon, Endless Ocean. Read a book with water elements. So for this, I have chosen Mermaid by Tom Lowe. So you might think, oh, Mermaid, is that book about mermaids, Gabby? No. This is a thriller, and I just stumbled upon it on Scribd, and I was like, I need some audiobooks in this bad boy. And this book is a thriller, and it's like number 30 something in this like detective story, and it's about this detective, and he's trying to solve a case because there was a body that washed up on the beach, and he had like a mermaid tail, and there's another like woman that performs in like a mermaid circus thing, and she disappears. And I don't know, it sounded really fun, so I wanted to read it, but I didn't know where to fit it. And yeah, it has water, and I'm pairing it with Demeter, Bountiful Harvest, which is a book with nature on the cover, and this book has water. Water is nature, therefore it fits. So the last god and the last prompt of Team Chaos is Zeus. Lightning quick, read a cover by book. And I was really struggling because although I decide to read books because they're pretty, I don't always buy them. Oh, that's not true. Now I'm looking at my shelves and I definitely have these. But I was like, it'd be a shame not to use my superpower. So I decided to steal another god's power. And I chose Dionysus? Dionysus Cup. So his superpower is remember a prompt differently in a drunken state. And I decided that this in my drunk haze, read a cover by book is gonna be remembered as read a author by book. And by that I mean a book I bought purely because I liked the author, didn't even care what the plot was, didn't even look into it, just bought it because I love the author. That book is A Spindle Splintered by Alexis E. Harrow. So it was also really short, so I thought it'd be very, very conductive to a readathon. It has illustrations, which is very exciting, and this book is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, and it's sapphic, so I'm very excited. I'm pretty sure there's also like falling through dimensions, I don't know, but I'm excited. And I decided to pair it up with Apollo, Let the Sun Shine. Read a book that makes you happy. So the fact I'm going to finally read this when I've bought it as soon as it came out, I pre-ordered this and I still not read it. I mean, it did come out a couple months ago, but it's not that bad. But it's going to make me really happy because it's Alex E. Harrow's book, which I just love her so much. So I'm very, very excited, very excited, very, very excited. So that's it. These are 7 books I'm going to be reading. If everything goes to plan and I didn't fudge up my math, I should be getting 61 points, which I think is pretty good. And I think it's the most you can get. I'm not sure. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you're reading any of these books. Let me know if you're joining the readathon. We would love to have you. Like I said, I'm going to link the Twitter, announcement video, channels, all of that down below in the description. So check that out. Follow us on Twitter. Let me know in the comments what books you'll be reading, what team are you joining, and forgot to tell you, we have a Discord, and I learned how to use Discord for this, so I'm very excited because I just always ignore it, but this time I actually go and check it. And we have a whole sub channel on Discord, or I don't know, sub group, I'm so old, where you can chat to me and other Artemis people and Team Chaos people, and we can discuss all of that. So if you join in the readathon, make sure you join the Discord. Like I said, tag me, put it in the comments, whatever, all of your TBRs, all of your vlogs, all of that. I'm gonna vlog the experience. I'm very, very excited. If you're curious to actually know what I thought about all these books, follow me, subscribe, and check it out when the vlog comes out at some point in the future. So thankful for Esme to have asked me to co-host, because I'm just having a lot of fun. It's not even started yet. So thank you so much. Thank you to all of my lovely fellow cohorts. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, if you comment, like, and subscribe, I'd really, really appreciate it. Really helps me out. That is it from me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!